Another year, another award for our excellent coaching over the calendar year. This is our second Manager of the Year award. The UEFA Team of the Year is so randomized position wise, but every player on the team sheet played for us last season except for Bellingham. Crystal Palace are rock bottom literally, however we scraped by after making the most of another set piece. Mathis Tel was the goal scorer in that encounter. Kofi has officially gone out on loan to Lazio, and Costa may be tempted by a Milan move. He might just be bored of the UK weather. Fixtures are 2 days apart, so more rotation was forced upon us, and Pacho, out of all players, is leading us out against Everton, where again we suffered another crucial injury to the first team. Rasmus Højlund is now out for 2 months with a shoulder injury because of that collision. One end, we looked like we were about to concede, and then a quick breakaway led to us scoring with Diallo, driving the ball low. There was a last gasp chance for Everton, and we see out another close win. 2 clean sheets claimed, and a top performance by Trafford in goal for this one in particular. We go into this episode 1 point behind Inter Milan in the Champions League phase. So as it stands, we currently have 9 major trophies in our career for Manchester United at this mid point in this season, and currently we have 560 goals for and only conceded 224, with 243 games played, bearing in mind. And we have some brilliant news. Kubo, he's slowly getting back into fitness. Hopefully he'll be available at the end of January at least. And we have Euro back from injury on top of that. He played against Everton, where he starred in that clean sheet performance around the back. Eberechi Eze, he's still complaining about his contract situation. He's on a 7.01 average rating with about 5 goal involvements in 15 games. He's 29 years of age. We could probably squeeze 2 more seasons out of him. But do we want to? That is the question. Yeah, Gravenberch is climbing up in the assist charts. He hasn't scored a goal for us just yet, but he is assisting in goals. He's got about 6 in all competitions on a 7.41 average rating. I feel like by far he's one of the best players in the campaign and most consistent too. Even Mathis Tel isn't as high as him, and he's been scoring most of the goals for us. So second to last game in the group phase, we're up against Sporting Lisbon, who have replaced Bayern Munich in that 32nd spot since we last played Bayern Munich. They've lost 3 games and drawn twice in the last 5, and they use wing player as their system. They have a few key defensive players and a few attacking players. That Borges guy, the guy that literally reminds me of Bruno Fernandes with his player build and even the way he looks. But yeah, there's not a lot to laugh and joke about. We need to take and claim top spot in the league phase. We are the champions of Europe twice in a row, may I add. And I feel like we got off to a good start, except that defeat against Barcelona. We've managed to rummage through games and actually get claim victories here and there. Hopefully, we're setting ourselves up for more glory with our performances in the league phase at least. So yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna start with Gravenberch. I know he's lacking fitness right now, but we want to continue our winning ways. Bronco will take a spot on the bench, but not long until Eight Nuri's actually ready to play though. So hopefully we won't have to keep swapping out Eight Nuri for a midfielder or a makeshift left back. We're at the Lisboa Stadio. That's as far as I'm gonna go with the name of this stadium. Yeah, we've rotated a tad bit, but that shouldn't stop us from cruising to a victory in this one. And you have to remember, when I say I rotate, it doesn't even feel like rotation. Well done, Agate. It's also up against his former club. Kovacevic. Oh, good shot. Stopped there by Costa. It was Goncalves who took the shot. Come on, get ahead on that. Get out jumped by Gomez at the near post. Who's helping James? There we go. Davis is in support. Agate finds Gordon. Here we go. Here we go. Gordon into Mathis Tel in the middle. 1-0. 1-0. They left themselves wide open on the wing. And I feel like that's something that we can exploit, as they don't really have wing backs. They have right mid and then left mid, but not actual wing backs. Let's test out how defensive they are width wise. Pedro Goncalves, well done. Gravenberch cuts that out. We don't manage to hold on to the ball. Borges tries to bulldoze his way through. Oh no, Kovacevic! Oh, it's 1-1. How did that even work? How did that even work? This is so poor, man. So poor defensively. Trincao gives the striker a pat on the back for that anticipation. We got modelled up there with Reece James and we're caught out. Trincao. Come on, Agate. Oh, look at that. Double team. Get up the line. We go central. I was about to play it into Gordon. He was running in behind. Come on. Oh, come on, get up, Diallo, man. He's holding his shoulder. It's getting ridiculous now. Every other episode, every other episode, we have a player adding to the injury list. Come on, put a foot in. Anybody. Well done, Delict. Steps up, takes charge, and that's a poor ball out. Ugarte needs to improve his passing out. Is Diallo going to recover? That's the question. It's like one player in, one player out. Kubo's nearing a return. Ball played in behind. Come on, stop him. Ref, tell him get up. He told him to get up. Thank you, ref. It would be like Sporting Lisbon to turn up against Manchester United. Conveniently. Oh, come on. Stop these balls in behind. Ref. Oh, poor Jez. Wins the aerial duel. It's out jumping Mainu. And outrunning Mainu so far in the midfield. Oh, come on. We need players to help in the middle. Matches are getting even more tactical. I don't know what it is. Sides are just growing into the campaign and becoming even harder to break down. Oh, Borges. Long shot. Costa with the save. Davis with the clearance. It's been a horrible experience so far. The dominating possession is 72%. It's the lowest I've seen it throughout the series. We are bringing on Garnacho. We're not going to take them lightly. Gordon or Garnacho, we're going to have to play Gordon off the left. We need to perform much better than what we've shown. We started the game off okay. That counter-attack kind of made everything seem like it was going to be a walk in the park. Well, it's not that. Mainu, grabbing Birch. Oh, Tell. Almost played him in behind. Garte. Oh, what is going on with Reece James? Not even attempted to stop passes in behind. So they're going to keep exploiting that through ball pass. We open up for the shot again. There we go, Gordon. Mathis Tell stopped in his tracks. Braganca. Here's the forward into Arajo Kovacevic. Travasos, if that's his name. Come on, Ugarte. He wins the ball back but loses it. Another shot on goal. Making more changes. Otherwise, we won't stand a chance of scoring a goal. Oh, come on, ref. Tell him get up. No, you're not getting the free kick. Play on, he says. Gomez. Come on. Close him down. What is Tell doing? He does the right thing and then backs off. Well done, Crespo. Charges down the shot. Oh, come on, help him out. Someone create space for him to pass it to them. It's just getting ridiculous. It's a really difficult bout. Way harder than I was expecting. And then Delict he's asleep. He's asleep, Delict. So irritating. So irritating, this backline. Take him out. I don't care. Later. This is the second time taking him out. Later. What's the referee going to give him now? What's he gonna, a yellow card? Cool. We'll take that on the chin. Goncalves. Got all the tricks. He's pulling out all the party tricks. Oh, come on, Delict. Win the ball back successfully. Of course Garnacho's not going to lock onto the ball. Come on. Another shot on goal. No, we're just going to make it boring now. Just pass the ball around. Come on, head that away. Tell. Garnacho. Mathis Tell, run onto that. You should be outrunning this defense. This Mateus defender is annoying me now. I don't know what build he is, but I need to find out because he's just everywhere and he's getting on my nerves. It's been an awful game. Oh, Delict. Stop that. Brilliant block. Wharton. Come on, spin him. Tell's tired. We've got Gordon though. We've released Gordon. Give that to Tell. Mathis Tell. The keeper gets a hand to it, but that doesn't deny Mathis Tell. That doesn't deny Mathis Tell. He gets a brace and that should be the winner. It really should be the winner. I don't know how we've done it. And this is what I mean. We know how to win games. We don't play the best, but we know how to win. Look at this. We just about squeezed this ball to Gordon. I thought Borges was going to make the intervention there. And the cheek of Tell to hit it down the middle. The keeper actually helps it along. So there we go. We've won the game. We've just about come out on top. I think that's supposed to be Ruben Amorim. In this universe, Ruben Amorim never touched Manchester United. But yeah, we managed to nick a victory against him. 2-1 was the scoreline. Mathis Tell, the hero of the game. Really frustrating. 67% possession, 18 shots by Sporting Lisbon. We only had 2 and we scored both of them. Yeah, 1.4 xg to their 3. I don't know how we got a 1.4 xg. And our passing combinations, it was just mainly around the back. Like look at Sporting Lisbon compared to ours. They were just mainly in our half. I don't know how they were doing it. Yeah, we were swamped and swarmed, and thankfully we had a top goalkeeper in goal, because there was a lot of moments where they could have ended up in the lead. Gordon got 2 assists from Mathis Tell getting 2 goals. There were a few performances that did let us down, especially around the back in some moments. De Ligt, he did put his body on the line. I've got to praise him. I'm quite frustrated with his fitness though. And all the glory goes to Mathis Tell. Without his positioning, we wouldn't have won that game. So the damage with Amad Diallo, only 5 days. Okay, we can do 5 days. The annoying thing is that he's out for this next one up against Wolverhampton. They are sitting 18th place. They're in the relegation zone, so we should be fine. But we just played against a side that's sitting in the relegation zone of in the Champions League, but we struggled against them, let's just say that. And I think they use 5 at the back, Wolverhampton. If they do, I feel like it's going to be an even more annoying encounter. We have an offer for Stark, one of our youth players that we just promoted. Rory Stark. I'd rather loan him out because apparently he's got high potential. So in the league, as you guys can see, we are 14 points clear on top of the table. No defeats whatsoever. Only 10 goals conceded. Comparing that to other sides in the top 5, yeah, our defensive record is actually magnificent. We haven't scored the most in the league. That award kind of goes to Manchester City for now, but we have the highest goal difference. Yeah, they use a 4-1-4-1 formation. They're quite flat in the midfield. In terms of the average rating, they're a 4.5 star team. No different to Bayern Munich. But yeah, kick and rush is the system that they use. Gomez is their attacking threat. Yeah, Gordon, he gave us that last gasp assist for that goal, that last goal against Sporting Lisbon. I take back the criticism that I had for him in game. He was getting on my nerves though. It was the lack of movement in front of goal that was pissing me off. Like honestly, I turned Amad Diallo into inside forward, but he was barely making runs on the inside. Yeah, I think Sporting Lisbon's width is what unsettled us. Irony is, I laughed at the fact that he lacked width for the first goal. So yeah, for this next game, we shuffled the pack a tiny bit. Costa's in goal, Timbers at the back with De Ligt, Crespo and Davies. The midfield 3 consists of Gravenberch, Agate and Eze as the number 10. Garnacho's playing off on the right hand side, interchanging with Gordon, who plays off the left hand side, and tells the number 9. Okay, here goes. Let's end this episode on a high. So yeah, we're attacking to the right, Wolverhampton, they're attacking to the left, but they get the game kicked off. We're at home now for this encounter. Come on, let's make up for the shocking performance at the start. Good tackle there by Agate. Nah, should I calm it down? I'm just going to calm it down. I'm going to calm it down. Gravenberch. Agate. Into Gordon. We're going to lay that off. Davis. Mathis Tell with the header. Forces Cragnote to parry that. Rid van Yilmaz clears the line. 7 minutes played. We're under the cosh by Wolverhampton. Doyle with the long shot. Not phasing us at all. Just managed to leave one on him. Come on, flick this on. There we go. Perfect. Garnacho. Drift into the centre. Eze. Back into Garnacho. Come on. Gordon. Across the box. Oh, what an assist. Smashes it across the 6-yard box, and Mathis Tell's there. He's a poacher as well as an advanced forward. Yeah, Mathis Tell can't stop scoring. I want to propel him into the top 5 in terms of top goal scorers. We need someone to get golden boot for us. How are we into our 4th season and we still haven't had a goal scorer that's finished with the golden boot at the end of the campaign? Yeah, 11 minutes in, we scored first, just like that last match. but we're going to keep our foot on the pedal. We need to force them to give us possession back, though. Some way or another. Oh, no, he actually creeps through. What is happening with our defensive line? Look it on. Perfect by Garnacho. Timber. Garnacho goes back on the outside. Comes back on the inside. Goes down the line as they didn't overlap fast enough. Let's get the shape back. Playing it into gaps. I see them. Long shot. Nothing that Costa can't deal with. Oh, Eze showing too much of the ball. Davis. Thinks it into the middle. Go on, Tell. Go on. Oh, Gordon. The ball lands perfectly for Gordon on the back post, and he heads it downwards. It's 2-0. It is 2-0. Look at this header one more time on that back post. Good anticipation by Gordon. Pick it on. Gain back possession, and we give it away. Same way we gain it back. Well played. There we go. Eze. Dancing feet. Eze does a really, really good trick on the edge of the box or inside the box. I can't remember, and gets the shot off. If that went in, that would have been a FIFA Street type goal. Football's improving. Football has improved for certain. Agate almost finds the top corner. Playing like it's street football now. Ball comes in. Crespo wins the aerial duel. Unlucky. And switch that play to the right. Timber actually keeps that in. Ride the challenge. Timber plays over the top. Tell can't get there. Head it down. Garnacho. Long shot outside the box. Tests out the keeper. We are trying to score a cracker if we can. It was ours to lose. Well done, Timber. Stayed with his man, but doesn't actually come away with it. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? The structure. It's not there. It's just not there right now. I think this is Jimenez. Oh, no, Ilic wins the ball back. Ilic. I know he's going to go for Jimenez. Jimenez receives the ball, turns, and actually finesses it wide and over the bar. Enough pressure down that right-hand side to put the man off. Go on, take it down. Garnacho, shield that ball. Ref. Go on, intercept Garnacho. Brilliant stuff. Playing the gap. Eze finds Tell. Tell finds the back of the net. He hits the post, the inside of the right-hand post, and goes in. 3-0. There's a brace for Tell. A hat-trick could be on. Yeah, we're starting to get goals from pressing again. We haven't seen it in a while. That pass just about makes it through to Tell. Get a little scoop and a right foot strike. Just playing it around the back for now. See if we can make it forward. Eze, he turns. Gonna go through the middle. Eze. Garnacho on the right foot. He wins a penalty. Brilliant stuff from Garnacho. Eze did well to drive forward. And we have opportunity now to make it 4. Tell could get the hat-trick. We're going to give the penalty spot kick to him. We have to. He's on it anyway. He's on it. Come on. Mathis Tell for 4-0. Go on, Mathis Tell. We go through the middle, and that completes the hat-trick. The Frenchman gets the match ball again. Another episode where he's flying high. Ethan Wheatley's on. Tell is off. We brought on Hendricks for Eze. Andre. Oh, no, he rips. Gravenberch. Well done, Agate. We had to take out Crespo to get the ball. Sacrifices had to be made. Come on. Garnacho. It's a lackluster ball in behind to Ethan Wheatley. Do some closing down. Wheatley wins the aerial duel, but for what reason did he need to do that? Good interception, Agate. Wheatley make the run. He makes the run. Gordon, 5-0, he gets the assist. I probably could have took the shot, but it was at a weird angle. But yeah, we made sure it hit the back of the net. Yeah, and this is why they're 18th place. They're probably 19th now, or maybe even 20th. But yeah, a left foot strike by Anthony Gordon. Boston hasn't been great from either side, to be fair. I'm used to being above 86 nowadays. 98% when it comes to passing accuracy. Come on. Oh, well done. We win the ball back there. Ball roll. Retain the ball. Ref. Thank you. Play on, he says. There we go. Gordon. Try to flick it round. The usual fringes are on now. Quigley. He's taken the left back position from Davis. Come on. Close that down. Well done, Gravenberch. Who's that? Euro. Played up the line. Gordon. He's gonna keep. He has to keep this in. So tired. I was gonna call him poor, but I can't say it. I can't. Jimenez. We're gonna hold him up. Jimenez. Oh, I thought that looked like it beat Costa. It probably would have had Costa beaten, but he's also beaten the goal yet again in this game. And that should be it. We've won 5-0 at home in front of the home crowd. We've been impressive. We've rotated in this episode and we've got the victories. Despite playing badly in the first game, we've ended the episode on a high. What a performance. Yeah, Mathis Tel, yet again, stepping up with a hat-trick. Yeah, they never showed the scene of a player receiving the match ball anymore. I think they patched that out of the game. They need to patch it back in. You know, that's what the players do it for, to receive the ball. He's walking off without a ball. Yeah, 51% possession to 49. We did dominate in the first half, but I think we kind of just slowed down a bit, let them play around with the ball a bit more. 9.9 match rating, 9.5 match rating for Tel, and then we have one for Gordon. So 5 goals apiece and 1 assist for Gordon. But yeah, Gravenberch had an excellent game playing in that deep line role. Eze didn't really notice him that much, if I'm honest with you, but according to his match stats, he got 8.2. Crespo's been performing well since his return, since that suspension before. A rare appearance for Ethan Wheatley, and he managed to bag an assist. Might have to use them a bit more often. Yeah, I think we do really well at nullifying the opposition's attacks, especially when we're playing against sides that are quite toothless in front of goal. Me saying that after they broke clear a couple of times, if it weren't for their missing shooting boots, it could have been a stickier game than the Lisbon one. At least the pressure wasn't relentless in this game. We had time to breathe on the ball, we could pick out passes, and even winning the ball from the front was very effective against a side like this. Yeah, Crespo remains ultra consistent around the back. Even though we've dropped him, we introduced him to the first team again, and bam, voila, we got another clean sheet for our troubles. Over in the Champions League, Mathis Tel is impressing. He's within the top 6 in terms of the top goal scorers. He's not too far off being the top goal scorer. However, over in the league, again, he's in the top 6, but he's 4th place this time, level with Solomon. 14 goals. He's only 5 behind Erling Haaland. And we've managed to claim top spot. Somehow, Inter Milan dropped points in their previous game. If I can just triple check what's happened during the course of that last game being played. So yeah, they ended up drawing 1-1 with Feyenoord. So that sends us 1 point clear at the top of the table, 18 points to their 17. We still remain 14 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Manchester City are sitting in 2nd place with 51 points. We're at the top with 65 points, still unbeaten, still going strong. January's here. We're pretty much towards the end of it now, and Bruno Fernandes still has no offers for him coming in at the moment, so we're going to play the waiting game with his contract. Right now, our highest paid player is, rightly so, Alejandro Garnacho. It could be Rasmus Højlund. I think he's going to be on the same nonsense next time we sit down with him discussing the contract. Mathis Tel's probably going to ask for a big bumper deal. Yep, he definitely deserves one, to be fair. 95k is taking the piss. But yeah, that's another episode that's gone by. Undefeated again. Come on. I want to see the comment sections flooded like they used to be. We are trying to get back to being consistent, and yeah, you guys are doing really well at keeping us in the algorithm somewhat. But yeah, this was always going to happen. When you become inconsistent, not everyone's gonna tune in. People might end up watching other content here and there, or they may just get bored of the game itself entirely, so they don't really want to watch it. But again, thank you to you guys that keep coming back, leaving your comments, showing support for the series, and leaving suggestions for more content ideas as well.